Hello, and welcome to this episode of Say It Anyway. It's a hot one today, but I'm excited because I got a new stick to hold my camera. So we have a better angle, I think. I don't know, let me adjust it. Is that better? Who cares? Now, these Say It Anyway videos serve a purpose. The point is to talk about subject matter that is more difficult, or to talk about the things that make life a little more difficult. Or another way to say difficult. It's to talk about the issues that we all deal with as individuals that are often kept hidden because they are hard to talk about. And we may not be aware that they are things that are influencing how we behave and how we feel and our mental health. This episode is where I'm glad that you found this and that you're watching it, but this episode is me asking if we could just stop. Like, can we stop scrolling? Can we stop trying to find what's next? Like, I'm actually asking, like, are some of us capable of that? Of not knowing that there's more out there and having to see it. You know, from the entertainer perspective, it seems like nothing we do can be good enough because there will always be something right behind it that we have to do. You know, when I was first starting out, it was like, oh, be good at stand-up or do a good show. Then it was like, all right, put one or two things on YouTube or in general. Now it's like, have something new every single day at a scheduled time, in addition to photos. And you're like, what? So it seems like it takes a whole team to even make anything that's worthwhile, and you know, it's not always possible for a lot of individuals. Point being, I myself find that I keep going down the rabbit hole of trying to find, I try to look at one thing on Instagram, or I try to just look at my messages, and then I see something and I click it, and then I click that, and then I'm like, well, what about their other work? And then let me click on that, and let me go, and then all of a sudden it's been 20 minutes. Now, I just want to see if we're actually capable of not having to know exactly what will happen when we do this. When we slide with our thumb up, 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 up. I was sitting and I saw at Starbucks, and I saw 4 girls, and they just had their phones and they all went like this, just sliding up for what's next. I don't know if they even ever clicked on anything, or if they watched it, or if it was just the compulsive, I need to slide up, or I need to see what could be next. Then I had the realization that, everybody's feeling like they have to do this all the time. I didn't think I had to do this. I was like, just be funny, do a good job, present something that's interesting to people, and that's your job. And now it's like, oh, be around people all the time. Be always in their phone, always in their face. And I'm going to try to not do that unless I have something good to say, unless I have a real point to bring about. I want us to give important time and effort to the people in our lives and the things in front of us that deserve it. If we're too busy going like this, if we're too busy scrolling, we're not really going to be able to see what's in front of us because we're thinking about what's just below this little line. I'm going to leave it for that. Thank you guys so much for talking to me. Thank you so much for listening. And please, enjoy your day. Don't scroll anymore if you can. Bye.